Hi, it's Karen
and Tim
from Stamping on the Back Porch. Welcome to another episode of our Karen and Tim Live. Today we're going to talk about some packaging ideas. This will be our last Christmas thing, even though probably a lot of you aren't quite ready yet. Next week we're going to be centered around previews of things coming in the new catalog, and I'll be making some cards with that. So it'll be fun because I figure this is kind of the last time to, it's a little late if you haven't started Christmas cards, but I know plenty of people that haven't. It's probably a little late to collect your ideas. But I've gotten a couple of adorable cards, so I have to show you what I've got here. Let's see if I can do the standing up. Tim is still pulling this up, so.
You're standing up?
No, while I'm still sitting, while it's on me. This card is from Vicki Talley, and I just love it. I remember this stamp from long ago, and I just love that. A great nostalgia card. And then in the inside. So I love that. And I love her stamp on the back. This stamp says, if you had any idea how long it took me to make this card, you would never throw it away. So thank you, Vicki.
Karen?
Okay. Now I can see who's here. Reed, Renee, Karen, Brenda, Venetia. Oh, Venetia, I'm glad you're better now then. Teresa Bacon, Teresa, Debbie. It's not going to be last names. Kathy, Lynn, oh, great, everyone. And Fran. And here's another darling card. I have to show you. What I really love about this card is to see if you can see this. But she's got the little wire wrapped around the bell in a little circle. Hi, Nancy, you're here at the right time. Good. Twyla, Terry, Donna. Thank you, Donna, for sharing. Kathy, Tina, but I just thought that was really a cute addition. And she goes the extra mile too. Look at the fun inside. I said, and I'm just so bad at making my insides look beautiful. So I just think that's just really lovely how that goes together. And this is from Mary Schmidt. And another beautiful card that could actually be for any occasion. And this time it is for Christmas. I love that with a snowflake and that right up there. And I also love, I think that's just a beautiful design. It's just the stitched frame just really adds. And we've got the ribbon in the back. And I love what she did on the back. She did another snowman stamp and then her initials and the year. So another way to sign your cards. And this is from Kathy Ost. Oh, Catherine Rons, you might have to refresh your screen. And kind of done a whole bunch more of you, so that's good. And then here is, this is a card from Joanna Moore. This is for someone, I would like to ask her how many of these she made, because I'm a little bit in awe here. Check this out. Is that darling? We've got the flying Santa pig. He's even his beard and is in all the, and it's being pulled, by the pig deer or whatever the pigs are. But I thought, is that just darling? So I thought that's really fun. And even how she did the holes. So it just really is kind of the reins. And then we've got the woods there. Hi, Diane, Kim, Julie. And she also sent us each a gift. So Tim, you've got to come over here and open this. And her note says, each of you get your own thread holder. The spool often has a mind of its own. I put my thread inside and pull the cord through the hole. Enjoy. I've never had a thread holder. I'm not really sure what it is. So I thought I'd read that first and we'd see what it is. And thank you for sharing, Karen. Hi, Rhonda. Good to have you on there. And Bonnie.
Karen rips hers open, but I got it.
Oh, yeah. Tim has a thing, He thinks he's going to reuse it. Oh, no. Mary Ellen, do you want these closer yet? Oh, we can put them on the floor here.
Wait.
Oh, okay. I got to wait so we do this together. Oh, Pauline's just going to finish her cards today. So.
What is this, a large board?
Ooh, Andy's on vacation in Hawaii. Ooh, that's a good Christmas vacation. All right, okay, now are we ready? I'm going to set this aside.
I think so.
Well wrapped for the mail. Is that darling? What a cool idea.
So the size of the holes, what'd she say?
You put your thread in here and it comes out through here. So like your twine and stuff. How cool is that? And then it just comes out from that. What are you going to use it for, Tim?
Salt and pepper.
Oh, well, he might use it for pepper especially, because he likes his pepper, or toothpicks. I don't know. You can think of all kinds of things.
No, that's very nice.
Oh, love it. So that is Joanna Moore. So we'll put it down and I'll quick. Did you want to see that card closer? Was that what somebody asked? Right here. And do you see how that's well, I don't know if it helps to try to explain it, but is this close enough? How's that? People love the idea.
That's very nice.
Well, Joanna, your card is a big hit, so thank you very much.
It's a lot of work.
That's why I want to know how many she made. Tim, would you like to copy this card for next week? No, okay.
No, I don't. That's a lot of work.
Fabulous. Thanks, you guys. That is so fun to get happy mail. So today...
And as far as thread holders go,
Uh-huh.
if there was either one of us that would do any sewing, it would probably be me.
Yeah, it would be Tim. That's right. I used to sew. I used to have a sewing machine, but I gave it away since I didn't sew much. So now I have an excuse. I just don't have a machine, and I'm not sure I'm going to hand sew again, but we'll see. But I know some of you do a lot of stitchery, so which is great. And a reminder, we've sent a whole bunch of catalogs out. I cannot believe how many requests we've had. More are coming on Monday or Tuesday, and more are going out. So
And the holiday
we're doing the best we can, so thank you
holiday
so
season
much.
slows things down because there's competition.
Yeah, so if it takes a little bit, and you can just go to my website, KarenTitus.com, and click on free catalogs right above. There's a form there to fill out if you want me to send that to you, and that's if you are not currently working with a demonstrator. If you are, then you should be asking that person. Okay, so that's great, but the catalogs are great, so you want to make sure you do that. And I have a couple other reminders, but first let's make something.
Yes, let's.
So I wanted today just to be just some kind of last minute things that you could make do with whatever you have on hand. So I'm going back to something that I made 26 years ago. Honestly, this is one of my early projects. I know my first Christmas season, I made a lot of these. They're called bag bibs. So I'm dating myself. I'm going to see how many of you remember bag bibs because I haven't seen a lot of them lately. I'm going to make a bib that fits right over here. So I have a piece of, I believe this is an 8 by 8.5. An 8 by, an 8 by 8.5. Okay, yeah. So I just 8 by 8.5. So, whatever's going to fit over your bag. It can vary with your bag and it can vary with your handles. And now I'm going to take this punch. And what is the name of it? It's a quiz. I actually have a giveaway today.
Karen has no idea.
Very little. Yeah, that's right. That's my cover. I was ready too early today, but then I forgot to look up all these things. Because a lot of it, you know what I'm doing? I'm just looking at a lot of my Christmas things that I've left and thinking, oh, let's use them for packaging.
She forgot to wake Tim up from his nap.
I know, so I was yelling at him to get out here because he's being a little putsy. Okay, I want to go in just a tiny bit here.
Don't you want in the middle?
And pop there.
Oh, you're doing it.
And then I can move right along and do it there.
She does know.
Because I already did one, and
she does know what she's doing.
And let's see if it's the right size yet. Oh, and then I can smooth it out because that wasn't so good in the middle. There. And let's see if that is big enough to go over my bag. And otherwise, I can just keep extending it that. Oh, but isn't that cool? So here is my bag bib. And I just have to show you when it looks so cute. If you have a bunch of these under the tree, we did this one year. And, this is when it helps to make your packages early so they can sit there and look pretty. And then it's part of your decorations. Look how pretty that is when it's all said and done.
You snail it down and you...
No, you just lift off the bib. This is also perfect if you realize you don't have tissue paper at the last minute because they'll never know, the gift's inside here. So. Okay, so we are going to decorate this. I am going to take some of the silver twine. I want to wrap it around just the front because I don't want it tied shut. So I will do a little, and hi, Karen. Oh, Carolyn says she used to do bag bibs. So see, isn't that, all things come around again. I said it's so fun. The label punch. Thank you, Shelley. That's right. Yes, and I've sent out a whole bunch of those card packets. I'll just do a little reminder on that afterwards here. But okay, so here's my, okay. And then, let's see, this is what I'm going to put on it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pop it up on, I keep forgetting dimensionals, so we'll make do with glue dots. I would have done, in fact, since I forgot my dimensionals, I'm going to use glue dots and put a couple on top of each other to give it, because I want it to kind of go over this. So if you copy this idea, you might really prefer to use dimensionals. I'll have to figure out a time. Tim, do you know what dimensionals are? I have a brand new pack sitting in the wicker.
What are they called?
Dimensionals. Lifters. Those lifters.
Lifters,
yeah, lifters.
What do you want? Where are they?
There's a brand new pack sitting in my basket on the small table. Okay, but we'll see if this does, but I was thinking for the next project I might need it. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in here. Okay, and I want to give this some lift. So I'm going to take another one. I'm going to really miss these foil sheets. Boy, if you haven't gotten these are so fun, and they don't need to be for Christmas. And then I'm going to take these insides and fold them like that. So can you see what I'm doing?
I bet they get their name.
Yeah, Diane says she used to make these too. So I just think these are just cute little
I bet
ideas.
they get their name because they're called dimensions.
Oh, Tim to the rescue. And then you can open it. So now look how cute this is. This is just giving me a dimensional here, and I'm going to pop that up. So we're just going to make, this is really going to be a glitzy package. And this would be great for a wedding or something too, or a birthday. This would not at all need to be a holiday one. So then I'm going to take one of these clear gems and put in the middle. Now I haven't made this, I'm just making this live. So, if things don't turn out, it's all just part of the experience. You can decide what you could do to make it turn out. But there, I think that's quite pretty. And then you can see I'm using things up. Yeah, and these are pretty. This is like a starry night behind here too, so which is why it wouldn't need to be a Christmas thing. But I have a few of these little balls. So I love getting the comments. It is, isn't it, Tim?
Oh, use your,
this might be yours.
Use your threader, Kim. Use your threader.
Oh, I will, but I don't know if I can figure it all out fast enough because this is all the thread I have. It might be a little redundant here. So let me see. I'm going to put this on, and I'm hoping. Now I could have used the silver, that little thin silver thread. I thought about doing that, but I was afraid I wouldn't see it well enough here with you guys watching. So I'm going to hang one right there. And I meant I was going to hang it. Okay, there we go. We'll hang it down a little bit, and we'll make the next one a little longer. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just playing with silver things to just kind of make this kind of a fancy package. Okay, so let's hang one more. And this time I will hang it longer. Angela, thanks. Put this one in. We're having a moment of silence.
That's right, because
Okay, so, okay, and I'll snip that. I'm going to put it on my thing. Well, that one's hanging a little too long. Yeah, okay. See, it's all a matter of perspective. I want it right around there.
Put it on first.
I'm just going to tuck it in, and we're going to pretend it's right there, because I'll fix it for the picture. I'll put a picture on my blog, and it will be fixed on there, okay? So we'll just pretend it's standing up. But now how fun is that? I think that's just a really fun little gift. Yeah. Sandy says, a moment of silence for Karen's creativity. Yeah, when she's feeling wordless, what can we say? Sometimes you just can't multitask. Okay, so there's project number 1. And I was going to do another bag that looked way more of a country look. So I'll just set that one aside. This one I already, made, and you can see I used the same punch, but I put it down a little too far. So do you see how that shows? So that's why it's a word of warning. I didn't change it because I don't have more Christmas paper like this, and I love the plaid. So I could put a little bib under the bib or something if I wanted, or I could just assume no one's going to care. But I love this plaid with the craft. So now we're going to go with this. And on this one, okay, so I used one of the circled eyes and did the merriest Christmas wishes. So now I'm going to put a couple of the felt ornaments on this. I think I work so fast because I don't like silence, and then I try to speed and that just doesn't work. So it's okay.
You want me to do a monologue while you're doing it?
Tim starts on a story and then we can't get him off. So I'm not sure if that's the answer either. But
Anybody out there like caramel brulee lattes from Starbucks?
oh yeah, that's what he brought home today. Okay, so here's going to be my tag on that. Oh, that's not fun to use up these little things. But then I wanted to go a little further with this too. So I am not sure. Everyone's talking about hands. That's pretty funny.
What are they talking about?
Hands. Donna says you could sing, Tim. Yeah, you could provide the Christmas music. We could have been playing Christmas music. Now, I'm not totally sure about this. So again, you're going to see the pictures. This is my way out of things that I haven't completed. And then you can see if it looks much like. So I'm going to pretend. This is what I'm going to put on here, but I'm not going to make you sit and watch me try to tie this again. But I am going to put on this with these somehow. Okay, there's got to be, somehow I'm going to do something with these. So won't that be fun? And this will be tied around the handle, so I will do the tying at the last minute when the gift is inside. So that's going to be a little different that way, because I thought that would just, of course you wouldn't need to, but so now I'm sure you're wondering how I got snow on the pine cones. So that's what we're going to do next. So look for this finished product. Yeah, I'm sure it was, Tim. So you can set that aside. So these are, and this is what I'm going to, I thought I'd just send out a little package today so someone could make this fun little thing that I'm making. So it's got some of the extra greens in here, some silver, and a couple of those. And then this is what you're going to do to make these snow covered. Oh, love the hearts. Thanks. Oh, yes, sleigh bells ring. There you go. This is the new shimmery white embossing paste that is in the Occasions catalog. So it has shimmer built right into it. You don't have to have glitter or anything. And then I am just using a torn off piece of cardstock, really torn off, putting that in. And I'm just painting with this. So how awesome is that? Tim, you're getting all kinds of orders. Yeah, if we could do that virtually, that would be quite that deal. Let's see if we could stump Tim. Yeah, it is the embossing paste, and it's the new shimmery. Now, if you don't have that and you get this package from me and you want to do this now, I would just say use the regular and then add some, you could always add some glitter over it. But isn't that pretty? And then it'll dry, and that will just look like what I did to tie into a bag. Okay, so I'll add this one into here, and I am going to give that to somebody. We'll let somebody else make that since I have my gifts all done. I am down. See, that looks like that. So you can just tie it and add it to a package. So a very fun idea there. Oh, thanks for all the hearts. Now, before I put Tim on, I just wanted to do a couple of quick reminders. Remember, this is the gift card. If you get a gift card from me, it comes with free shipping when you redeem it, because you have to redeem it through email by emailing me. And so if you do a $50 gift card, you will get a free celebration set when you redeem it. Plus, you will get one of these fun boxes that we've talked about that have cards in them. So this is with any $50 order, including, you can do it either way. You can order a gift certificate, or you can order through my online store. If it's a $50 order this month, you're getting that. If you place a second or third order, then you might get another little something. Just because it's December, it's gift giving, and it's my time to give you guys gifts. No, it does not take a long time to dry, Cindy's asking. So that is pretty fun. And then also a reminder that I am doing signups for paper shares, and you'll find that also on my blog at KarenTitus.com. and it'll go out in my newsletter. And a reminder about the newsletter, I am trying to put on all the weeks of Christmas. I was going to put a link to all of the different ones tomorrow. I think I bit off more than I can chew, so Holly's trying to help me figure that out. Because it's a last chance to get all of them. And then, of course, you can download PDFs if you want them for next year. Get a head start. But these are the paper shares, and then there's a ribbon and embellishment share. And while Tim's getting ready here, he's going to show something. So this is just a reminder. Remember, I made some of these for gifts, and I just love these when we did the embossing with the snowflake on the acetate boxes, and then put in 4 cards and envelopes. I still think that makes just a great gift. I would tie that up and just leave it just like that. So it would be very fun. Debbie says, explain the paper shares. It's for if you want to get a little bit of everything. So you get a 6x6 of every packet, and they come labeled with the name of it on. You know, there are a lot of, if you go on Pinterest too, there are a lot of ways to cut up a 6x6. I did one day on this to make them into cards. But it's just a way to sample a bit of everything. And with the ribbons, then you'd get 2 yards instead of having to pay for a whole, you know, however many they come in. So it's all good. Okay, and those go directly to me. I cut out and mail those, so that's not, you won't find that in my online store. And it is time for Tim. Oh, Mary used that gift card idea to make a birthday card for granddaughter's birthday to put money in. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Robin, for sharing. Oh, we love when you guys share. And Tim is on. This was an idea recycled from last year. Those of you who've been watching us for a year, but I figured we have a lot of new watchers.
So does my face show first?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Of course. Hello. Hi, this is a little tin box filled with cookies. Ooh. Cookies made by Tim.
Not that one. You have to see what's in that one. That's made by Karen, you know. I made this one.
Okay. So,
for an idea to inspire Tim.
But I want to just show you
that
this is just...
Did you get 3 of these tins for $1 at the dollar store?
Yes.
So it's a nice, inexpensive package.
Look at how,
for all of you bakers.
Look at how smooth my operation is here of getting that thing open. Enjoy dessert on me.
That's what I would put in a cookie box, since I don't bake.
Yeah. Enjoy dessert on me. Thank you.
Can you see how this was just put right over that? This is how they come.
See, this is what it looked like before.
So we're just decorating it.
And this is what it looks like now. Now, I kind of disagree with Karen. I think you should snail this down. She said, no, you just put it on.
He wants more time in the limelight, so if he wants to snail,
so if I want to snail,
just fine.
Yes.
He did pick out his paper.
I did.
His words.
Do what you want.
Yeah, that's
I
right,
do.
Tim. You've got the show.
I always
You've
have.
got the floor. Just take it over.
Okay, I'm just putting it back. I'm going to give this to Karen for Christmas. She'll appreciate it.
Only if you put some money on that card.
Okay. Okay. You want to bring this up, or do you want me to just
now bring it up. Yes.
work at a distance? A distance.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is mine, and it is empty. But I could put something in it if we wanted. Pretty. Okay. Now, what am I doing with this? Oh, I know.
You're gonna make
I
a
remember.
card.
I'm making a card, and we'll find out which one opens. This one opens. It's going to end up on there. We're going to have this nice, pretty stamp, and she's going to let me open this myself. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get finger ink all over my fingers.
Yeah, he's used to having an assistant here.
There we go.
For him.
Oh, no. There's actually ink on this, Karen. So this is not perfect, okay? But it's okay.
You can put your card there. You don't cover it, so it's all good.
Oh.
We do that a lot.
2,
We
3.
just layer over the mistakes.
Stamp 3 times. And this is going to be 3 times. 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 3 Oh my goodness, look at that. It's what's inside that counts. Isn't that cute?
And he picked his words. Isn't that perfect for his cookies? You bet.
And then we're going to put this on. This is a little Christmas tree. It's what's inside that counts. Should we put it straight? Should we put it in? It should be straight because trees grow with gravity. They grow up.
Not all of them, but...
Well, this one does. Okay, and what should I use here? Should I use these?
Sure.
Why not? These are called glue dots. See, this is stamping. This doesn't work. This doesn't come off.
I just take them off. So you guys do see that those of you that say you wish your husband's stamped with you, Tim really doesn't even know how to open an ink pad, but he gets lots of hearts anyway.
Karen,
he's just on here to perform.
Karen, I opened it.
But, well, yes, you did, but you could tell you weren't experienced at it.
Where are you
These
putting?
are a little hard to put on. I think a little glue would be better. Do you want to just pretend?
No, let's not pretend anything. Okay. Is this glue? No. Is that glue?
I'll get you glue. You can assemble that part with your stick.
Okay. Seriously, I thought for sure that would work, but it didn't. Okay. Now, I'm going to find my snail. I like the fact that it says snail on there, so you know which side's up. It helps. I should be reading comments. You two are so crafty. Oh, we are. Ooh, is that too hard? I got to pound.
Oh, I think it's the tree you're going to have to pound on with your glue, you know.
Okay.
Glue on.
So, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Is there a top or a bottom to this? Mm-hmm. There is, okay. Is that too much or is that okay?
I'm not saying anything.
I know. It should probably be...
I think it takes a while to dry, so you
Okay.
just be gentle on it.
No.
Okay. Oh, I'm messing up your cards.
Yes, you are.
I
you think
I
it
better
should...
not do that. There will be a photo of the finished project tomorrow on our blog.
This does not even come
we
close.
have a theme going here.
How about some dimensionals? Do they work? We really should probably rehearse these things a little more. Okay?
Well, I don't know, but Tim, I put mine on without any trouble on the bag.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. Didn't I? You guys saw me.
Look at this.
But we won't
Now
rub
that
it in.
is
Now that should
dimensionals.
stick.
Oh, this is going to be fun. No, because I don't...
Ooh, Paula, you're making Christmas cookies with your kids. Wonderful. Oh, wouldn't these containers be great? And what a fun family activity if you make cookies to decorate a box like this when you give them. I
Okay,
just think this
okay.
is such a fun idea.
Can I use my thread to sew it on? Because these don't even stick.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I am really
And
sorry.
if the photo was just looking straight down tomorrow, you'll know maybe we didn't figure it out.
This is not my finest moment. I'm sorry. And I've had some fine moments.
Which he likes to relive
Okay.
regularly.
I'm sorry. This is not working.
That's okay.
But we're going to put it,
figure it out.
and we're going to cover it up, and we're going to show the red pickup, the black car, the blue car. Oh, the phone booth and the gold. Oh man, we're covering up some nice stuff. I love this paper though.
See, and the cookies traveled to wherever, you took them by bike or car and
That's
brought them to the neighbors, whatever.
their problem is that you're coming up so many nice things. Okay, but we're going to do it anyway.
It's kind of like deciding between two sides of your paper sometimes.
Okay, what do you think? Looking pretty good? So we're going to fill this with cookies, and we're going to mail it to somebody that wins a prize.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, we're giving out 2 prizes today.
Oh, am I?
I don't know. I said, I don't know. I think it looks a little big to mail. That's what I haven't figured out, if it's very easy to mail. Does anyone
Okay, maybe
I
we'll
don't remember?
flatten it
We
out.
better wait. You can make some cookies for January.
Maybe we'll flatten it
Flatten
out.
out the cookies.
Flatten out. See, this actually, you can flatten the whole thing out. Okay.
I think it would have to be hand delivered.
Okay,
So.
just a
Okay.
second.
And the picture will have that. Okay.
It's perfect.
Thank you, Tim. It is perfect, yes.
Not really.
Oh, you could staple the tree too. Well, see, we could think. Well, we will find a good way.
I love
we'll
staplers.
Find a good way.
I love staplers.
Okay,
Staplers
so
are the
he may
best.
be back.
Staplers are the best. Okay, I gotta eat up. Okay.
He'll figure out something. Maybe he'll, and then he could really pound, with the staple. That'd be good. So I have one more. So that was fun, but I just think that is such a useful idea. So those were 2 really useful ideas. And Donna says you can mail the cookies without the tin. You could just mail the tin cover, Okay, so I have one more thing I'm going to do, and this one's going to be for small packages. This was an idea shared by Sandy Carlson on our Thailand trip with Stampin' Up. And of course, I simplify everything. She made a cute little 2-inch box, which are really easy to make, and I could show you how to do that. But these are also 2-inch boxes, our little thing here. So I just wanted to use that. So here we have the red and silver again. This paper is just stunning. This is the Christmas cheer, and I just don't think it needs... Is it the Christmas cheer paper that has the white and the gold and all that?
No, the Year of Cheer.
Year of Cheer. I just think for weddings, anniversaries, anything. Wouldn't this be fun for a silver anniversary party? But it would also just be fun for anything that you're packaging that's small. So if your thing is heavy, this stands just fine. If your thing is pretty heavy and you want to stabilize it, I'm going to show you how to do that. Because you might want the kisses get a little. So it really does stand when you get it right. So I am going to show you how to stabilize it. But first we'll work on making it. How do you find my other videos? If you look on our Facebook page on the left, which is Facebook, I'll put a link on there too. It's just Stamping on the Back Porch. On the left, there's this thing that says videos, and it has all of our Facebook Lives there. Then I have some others on YouTube. So to make this, I have half a sheet of real red cardstock. Scored and folded, so it's just a regular size card. And then this box is 2 inches by 2 inches, so I want to cut out a 2-inch square there.
Fussy cut.
Well, I could fussy cut. If Tim were making, he'd fussy cut, but I'm going to go for the cutter here. And I cut my 2-inch square just a teeny bit smaller. Just because I'm going to try to maybe even go over the line a little bit. And of course, I'm using pencil, so I could also erase it. And with my paper cutter, I find it's easy to go through 2 like this, but I tried adding another layer of paper to see if I could have that all covered, and it didn't work so well. So that's why I did it this way. Okay, so if I take it to the bottom, am I on the screen showing this? I'm going to just line it up. I'm going to hope that I am. Okay.
Hardly.
I'm just going to do it hardly, but I'm on there. Okay, so I did one there. And then I'm going to come over here. And so it's easier for me to go down here. I can see where I wanted it to end. And then I'll just do it a couple of times. Okay. And then I can put it this way. And just visually okay, I may be off because I would stand to do this. I can't really see real well, but it looks okay. My motto when I'm on live is good enough is good enough. Oh, see, it worked. And now I could erase that. So there with my cutter. So yes, you could fussy cut if you want to. And then I just will fit my box and make sure you'll see the same twine that I'm using. And it looks to me like it needs to be, oh, see, I didn't go. I went under the line. So I must fix that. Because if this happens to you, you will want to do that too. Okay, so I can just do that. And I probably went way over, but you can see how we're just experimenting here. On that one I am going to just cut right there. And if this one doesn't work, we're going to pretend. Yeah, it works. Now it's a little big, but it's okay. It'll work.
You're going to glue some paper back on?
I'm not very, yeah, so I could glue a little strip back on. So my website is KarenTitus.com. And you want to sign up for my mailing list while you're on there. When that comes up, I send out a weekly newsletter, everything. Okay, so then I just have my other pieces of paper cut to add on to these. And again, it's just the 1/4 inch rule. So it's just a 1/4 inch smaller than these things. So I'll tell you what these are, just in case you're someone who likes to know that. But it is 5 1/4 by 2. And you know how you can even visualize this? This is 4 1/4 is the size of my card. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. And this went 2 inches down. So this part would be 2 1/4, and I want just 2. Does that make sense? And then I just measured the same thing there. So that would be 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. And that's going to go in there. Okay. Now I am actually going to emboss because I do have people every now and then ask about embossing. So I'm going to do that. If I didn't want to emboss this, I would have just stamped this in gray, and that would look just fine too. So it doesn't need to be embossed. But I wanted to show you how to make a stabilizer. The stabilizer is the very same way that I made the calendars. I think it was 2 weeks ago or was it last week? I don't remember. When I made the stabilizers for that, because they were a little, with a calendar on, that they were heavier too, and I wanted to make sure that they could just stand up. And if you were to do this like for a meal and have them at all the place settings or something, that would be kind of fun. You would want them to stand up. Tim, would you mind figuring out where that will plug in? So I just have a 1/4 sheet of cardstock here. So it's the same size as the front of my card. I'm going to score it in half, so that would be 2 1/8. And then I'm going to score it 1 1/4. Let's see, no, it's about 3/4 of an inch. As you can see, it doesn't really matter. All I'm really after is a fold that's going to look something like this. Okay, so then I can add this.
Someday Karen will let me play with power tools.
He's working towards that. Yes. I think you did emboss one. So.
I think I did.
Yeah, I thought, thanks, Paul. I thought, this is such an easy thing to get a whole bunch, and I thought it just looked so fun with the red and silver. But whatever you're putting in here, you can coordinate with, and then we have the red and silver tinsel too. So all these fun little details. So now when I take this,
I'm going to make one of these for Karen for Valentine's Day.
Oh, you do that.
I should watch what I promise.
It could be your version of this. Okay, I was going to find the finished one here. Okay, yes, let's do the finished one. Okay, now when you look at it, this is how I want it to be on the inside. I did my first one wrong. I knew what I was doing, and I still did it that way. So I want to open this and put this going this way. Oh, another mistake. But you guys like it when I tell you mistakes, right? I should have done the front, because now I want to just make it go flat. And so it might be a little off in the front. I don't care if it's a little off in the back. That wasn't too bad. But I'd rather have it be, see, the back is perfect. This is not. So you'd want to start from the front. But if you do it wrong once, it's really a good teaching thing, because you don't tend to do it wrong a second time. But now do you see how stable it is? And it's going to be much easier to put in something that might be a little heavier. So that's what I love to add, and it's going to look like that. So again, I'll put pictures on with this. And then just as a review of embossing, I would like to hear from you guys. Yes, power tools and sharp objects, Donna said.
Yes.
He wants to graduate too.
Yes.
I would like those of you who've been stamping a while to think back to the first time you saw embossing. Do you remember how magical that was? Oh my goodness, I sure do. Now, I have a piece of scratch paper up here somewhere. Oh, here it is. So I am going to emboss. Holly's laughing at me. She is my VA, and And we have to think of a new name since she's really not that virtual. But she keeps saying, Karen, you need systems. And I said, I know. That's why I need you. I just got to go along. I said, I will totally own that. I said, I am. Okay. Organization is. Oh, I pounded. Tim's impressed.
Yeah, and knocked about 7 times.
Oh, okay. That's my talking. Tina, her husband, does the embossing in the family. Now, there's a good idea. So I just stamped it in Versamark because then I'm going to put my silver powder on. And do you guys emboss a lot? I don't. Maybe for wedding cards or something, but I don't actually do a lot of embossing. But I'm curious because I know some people do a lot.
You know what that reminds me of is that...
then I flick off what I don't want.
Invisible ink that we used to have when we were kids, you know?
Oh, yes. Yes, kind of like that. And then I'm going to... Now, there is an embossing buddy. If I put that on, rub my paper first, I wouldn't get all these little flecks. I'm not going to care for today. Could also take a little paintbrush or anything to move off the rest. But see it turning? Is there anyone here that does not have... that has not done embossing? Because I know I've had a few questions about it. Sharon wishes there's a heat gun that was battery powered. You know... I know of someone that had a house fire and it had something to do with leaving this plugged in, and I don't know what the rest of the story was, but I thought, so I guess this could be dangerous. Oh, Vanessa, okay. And I know you've asked about this. So this is how you do it. You need a heat tool and an ink pad and powder, and that's it. In the early days, we used to do embossing over the toaster. Does anyone remember trying that? What a stupid thing to do.
And speaking of toasters, Karen claims that like 80% of house fires are from toasters that are left plugged in.
I think it's everything left plugged in. Now, statistically, he can't say that.
Well,
I don't say that.
Okay.
I don't use statistics.
Okay, she doesn't, but she scares me.
Yes.
So I can never leave the toaster plugged in.
Do you guys leave the toaster plugged in when you leave?
Yeah, of course.
I think most people
Okay.
do.
I read somewhere, and it's bugged me ever since, that said you should not leave a toaster plugged in. So I don't know. Okay, so that's it. So then I just raised that up, and this is this whole project. So I hope we have helped you a little bit with maybe some last-minute fun little ideas. And you can put that back up. And then just remember the other announcements. Hair blowers work sort of, but they don't get really hot enough. If you compare, because we were doing that for a while too, but if you compare what you've done with the heat gun and a hair dryer, you are going to see a difference. So unless you have a really, really hot hair dryer. So this is kind of interesting. We also used to emboss over a real, like an electric stove. We used to do a lot of things that weren't...
I'm not sure what this we is, because I don't remember doing that.
Us old-time demonstrators back in the early days. I think we've done that. Oh, okay. Well, see, and do you leave the iron plugged in too? You know what? I grew up being told you can't leave the iron plugged in. So maybe who knows? But I don't iron, so I don't leave it in, but you know. Okay, Kathy says her mom did the embossing over the toaster before she had a heat tool. And this punch, this is great. I love this stamp set too. It's the tags and trims. And is this the everyday label punch that goes with it?
Did you know that we heat our house with a toaster?
My mom puts the oven on to heat her little apartment. I keep saying, I don't think that's very safe. So I guess it's all. Okay, so this is an awesome punch. I'm sure we will see more stamp sets with it, but I have loved the stamp set. It's got that lovely one with the deer in it and some other cool ones, and I believe that set is being discontinued. A lot of things are being discontinued to just make sure you've checked the list, because maybe now we're thinking about next year. Well, yeah, it's just kind of fun. So maybe this will be a thing to play with embossing again. But anyway, between the bag toppers and the cookie punch, and then this for your little gifts, and then the reminder about the boxes, of course. You know, you could put other little package things in here, and they would all look cute. You could put like mitten, you know, like gloves in here, or jewelry. He's hanging. You know, upside down Christmas trees are all the rage. I was reading that in the paper. It's a new trend. You can buy them that way.
think-
So this is just to put under the upside down Christmas tree.
Here, wasn't it a joke?
No, you can buy them. You can buy them.
How does that work?
Well, you'll have to look it up. So okay. I told my mom that, and she says everyone does it. She's in a seniors building, and they don't. And her apartment is like an oven to me. And she insists that it's fine. It's electric. Everyone does it. And I said, but Mom, you could the reason you don't cook is because you realize you might forget to turn it off. So it doesn't seem right, but it's a little hard to argue with a 93-year-old if you haven't figured that out. So thanks, guys. Yes, the set is retiring. So let me know if you have any questions. This is it. I am officially done with Christmas, except for sending out, cards for you guys. And I would be thrilled to have to make more gift cards and these. Because now I'm going to be working on new products coming up. So next week, that's what we'll start doing. So I hope you guys are all having fun preparing for Christmas. We'll be back Monday at 6:30. And, I did do a boxes of cards class. The next card coming in January will be a Fun Folds card. So I will be getting information out about that soon. And a lot of you took it, and I got a lot of nice comments. So I appreciate that. That was very fun to do. This is the end, Tim. Come join me.
Okay. Green and kind of red? Green and red?
I was doing the best I could. I read my other red thing the other day. So
We're kind of Christmassy.
You could say we planned it, but we didn't. It was enough work to wake Tim up and get him out here. So okay. Thanks, guys.
And
okay, Kathy, thank you for saying that. I'm going to tell her the firefighter family told me
Kathy.
you cannot, because I need. I even went and looked it up online to say something to prove to her, but I couldn't. But anyway, but thanks.
And I had a firefighter one time who told me that you don't burn candles either. So I don't know. That's
well. You certainly don't when you're 93, I must say. It's a little too easy. So you just have to be careful. So, okay, so thanks, you guys. Hope you are having a wonderful Christmas season. We have one more show to go before Christmas.
we
And
do.
we're looking
Next
forward
Thursday?
to it. Yes, so even though it won't be about Christmas, we'll be wishing you a Merry Christmas.
So we're going to be
Thanks.
skipping just one
We won't be skipping anything.
on a Thursday. We're not going to skip
Except
any
we'll be skipping a Monday.
Monday. Yes.
Yeah.
And how about Boxing Day? No, that's a Tuesday.
Okay.
Karen has trouble figuring out that there are 2 different days, Monday and Tuesday. She runs them together, and everything happens on one of those days, and she calls them all Tuesdays.
Well, Tim is putting the labels on. I'm just letting you know that. He is taping all the labels on. We are all working together here. Holly is printing the labels, getting a system for me. I am putting cowbells in a box, and
Karen's supervising.
It feels like Christmas, and we would just really appreciate having you guys in our life. So it's all good, and I love sending you these little gifts too. So thank you all. Let me know if you have any questions. See you Monday.
Bye.